So last night was the Great British Bake Off, and it was Cake Week. Menal was the first star baker last week. So their signature challenge was a tray bake. They could use any sponge they wanted, but they had to get 16 identical like rectangle shaped things. So Anthony is doing a frangipane and coconut tray bake. Bryony done a Spanish tray bake. Dan made a black forest tray bake. Ruby made a boozy black forest tray bake. Manel, she's making a rosemary and honey tray bake, which sounds nice, with figs. Don't like figs. Terry was making a rum and a raisin tray bake, which just sounds lush, with an apple mix inside the sponge. So I bet that tasted lush. John made a lemon meringue tray bake with rosemary syrup. Kim Joy made a tray bake, which I just couldn't pronounce the name. So, but she should say they will love it or they will hate it. It's one of those Marmite things. Flavors. Luke was doing a lemon and poppy seed tray bake. Rahul, don't know, can't think of. Karen was making a marzipan tray bake. Karen's was just way too simple, I found. John's looked amazing. Loved Ruby's. Someone got a handshake. Next was the technical challenge. And it was set by Peru. It was a gato pura. Never heard of it. But everything is green. Just looking at it, it looks really tricky. They were all struggling doing the cake 2 or 3 times. And I'd be exactly the same. Especially when you it must be so hard when you don't know what it even looks like, let alone how you cook it. And it was funny because you had all these different colour greens, different shapes, different sizes, cakes. Karen was last, which was no surprise. So she wasn't very good on the signature or a technical challenge. So I was hoping she was going to go home. And the last challenge was the Showstoppers challenge, and they had to make a chocolate collar cake. So it was a chocolate cake, and it was like they had to have hard chocolate all the way around the outside. And in the heat, it must have been filmed about a few months ago because obviously it was the hottest in the tent that they've ever had. So it must have been filmed a few months ago. Obviously, yeah, so they had to make a chocolate collar cake. They all done pretty good. Well, pretty bad, really. Manel was upset because of it. But it's just one of those things, you can't help it. It's just the heat can get to anything. Dan done brilliantly. Kim Joy didn't do too bad. Anthony done amazing, so colourful, but no flavour. Karen's looked amazing, but it's just so basic. So Mannon's cake wasn't too bad. She done really well. Sorry, well he done really well. Terry's didn't like it. Didn't like it. Bryony's was overcooked. Um, Rahul looked amazing, and he got a handshake. Paul's never given a handshake on the Showstopper challenge before, and after that, Ruby's looked so elegant and lovely. She got a handshake as well. I think Ruby's brilliant. I love her. For me, the person that had to go this week was Karen. But uh, Rahul won Star Baker, and Luke went home. So next week is Bread Week, so that'll be interesting because obviously it will be hot again. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they cope with that.